Do fake name Kelly. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you found out he was cheating how?
He accidentally butt dialed me from another cell phone he had.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
so this other cell phone had your number in it?
No, so what happened was is that I was packing for a trip, and I had just spoken to him. He was telling me how much he loved me, he was going to miss me, to enjoy my time or whatever. We just had a normal conversation. And then he said, text me and call me when you get there and when you land. And then I said, okay. And then about 5 seconds later, after we hung up, he called me back. And so I picked up the phone, I'm like, hello, and I could just hear him having a conversation. He was obviously driving. There was not another person in the car. And then all of a sudden, he's bashing me. He's talking about
Hell no.
He's talking about how he's glad that I'm going away and that he needs this break, and he can't. He's like making plans with this other person.
Yeah,
and I'm just sitting there listening to the whole thing unfold.
I hope he gets a paper cut every day.
This other person.
Yeah, that's okay.
My gosh.
All right, fake name Kelly. 1 second, you were in the running. Yeah, my goodness. Okay, let me go. Fake name Jess. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
All right, so your fiance. How did you find out they were cheating?
It was about 10 years ago. We dated for about 2 years before he proposed, and he enlisted, and we're away for about 6 months, but we're apart, and he stops calling. Our phone calls are like 2 minutes.
Sure.
Like he stops talking to me like he usually does. I was asking questions like, so what are you doing out there? Are you making any friends who you're with? Just like trying to get to know my fiance more. And he said, well, I have this friend. Her name is Jasmine. I'm like, okay, it's a new world, so that's okay.
Sure.
Whatever.
Right.
And he says, oh, sorry, I was at Jasmine's house late last night. I'm like, okay.
Oh God! So he told you he was staying at her house?
Yeah, and I said, so when you're at this person's house, how are you sleeping? Like, what's the sleeping arrangement today? He's like, in her room. I'm like,
what?
Yeah. Okay.
You just came out in a minute.
Yeah. Now, fake name Jess. This is a former fiance, right?
This was 10 years ago. I am now happily married with the love of my life.
Got you. Okay, there we go.
Somebody
All right.
else.
Fake name Jess. 1 second, you are in the running.
That's wild.
Yeah, they have like the stones to basically admit what's going on.
Yeah,
is wild. Let me go. Okay, this is brilliant. Hold on, real quick. This is some ideas. Alexandria, we go. Megan, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, you found out they were cheating. How, Megan?
So I had an intuition because we had been married for 13 years with 4 kids. And it was during the pandemic, later and later from work. I knew what time he got off work. It was like clockwork. She was calling at weird times of the night, and her number was a weird number.
Yeah.
So I asked him, and of course I got told, no, I'm just working late, this, that, and the third. So I went through his phone, kind of figured it out, and then I pretended to be him and text her.
Whoa, okay. So what did you say to her?
She kind of built, so it was kind of like talking like how he would talk, and
Sure.
it was more of like, I'll see you tomorrow,
Sure.
kind of thing. And then one of his friends from work, he was hanging out with him one night. He didn't come home.
Got you.
He's never done that before. 2 weeks later, this friend texts me and just spills everything.
Okay. And
Everything.
Yeah.
How he left his phone at his house. That's why the location was there. I had even put a location tracker on his phone. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, I bet.
It was bad.
My goodness. Okay, Megan Hall, 1 second. You are in the running. That's a lot to go. Wait, hold on a second. This is destiny. Fake name Maggie. Good morning.
Good morning.
So you.
I'm in voice change, right?
Oh yes, you are. You found out they were
great,
cheating.
thank you.
How? Fake name Maggie.
So I was with the girl that he cheated on me with. I was, having a fun time with her, and she just like casually mentioned, like, "Oh wow, this is way better than my ex-boyfriend. This is after we broke up." And I was like, "What? I had no idea that you guys were ever together." And she was like, "Oh no. Yeah, that was like a few months ago while you guys were still together."
So fake name Maggie, you're having some adult time with this lady, and she mentions that she and your boyfriend had relations when you two were still together.
Yes, thinking I already knew.
Okay, and so she just assumed that like you knew and were cool with it, or like you knew and that's why they broke up.
Yeah, like I knew, and that was like part of the reason for the breakup.
That's bizarre to think then, like, you'd be like, oh, yeah, that's okay, then we should hook up and then complete the triangle.
It was wild.
Oh, my God.
Was it a one-time thing, or did we go back to that well, so to speak, several times?
I might have dipped my toes.
Sure, absolutely. Go in.
For you.
Water's warm. Okay, fake name Maggie, 1 second, you're in the running. Another one that's destiny for sure. Fake name Aaliyah, good morning.
Good morning.
You found out he had an affair how?
So a new guy started at my work, and I Googled him, and I was like, I wonder what happens when I Google his name, and this Yelp review comes up, and I'm like, what is this? And it is the husband of a customer of my husband, and my husband and this woman were having an affair. And it was through a Yelp review of my husband's work.
Whoa! Okay, so
what was a customer?
What kind of industry was he in?
Car business.
Okay, so basically on the Yelp of like Jim's Cars, somebody's like, "Hey, be careful for Chris because he slept with my wife."
Oh,
that's exactly what happened.
Okay,
I was a little confused. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. That is wild.
Crazy. So So when you approach your husband, does he admit it? Does he deny it? What happens?
No, he still denies it to this day, and that was about 5 years ago. He's my ex-husband now.
Yeah.
But I talked to the woman, I found her, and she admitted it, and he still denies it to this day.
Okay.
Oh my
All
God.
right. Okay. Fake name Aaliyah. 1 second. You're in the running.
Like, sir, I have receipts.
Yeah, that's for sure. That's the destiny coming in, being like, hey.
Yeah.
Vote for your favorite over text, by the way, 99338. Let me go in beautiful Pasadena. Fake name Carly. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning.
All right. You found out he was cheating how?
So he was a bartender, and I guess he called out one day, didn't show up for work, and his boss got really angry. I get a Facebook message from his boss, and it is video footage of him cheating on me.
Is it a Pasadena bar?
So, no, it's not. It was Silver Spring, but...
Okay, so I was like, it was a Pasadena bar. I don't know what bar you're talking about.
Which bar do you think it would be, Sauce?
I'm not saying it out loud.
No, come on, say it out loud.
No, I'll tell you later.
No, Pfeiffer's?
Bro, come on.
Am I right?
No, that's what I was saying. I feel like that's something that maybe would happen if you worked there.
So it is Pfeiffer's.
I didn't say that. Don't put words in my mouth.
But you're not saying it's not Pfeiffer's, though.
Why are we going to bring down a business like that?
I'm not. I'm just asking a question. It's fantastic business.
Okay.
All right. So fake name Carly. So the video was just like security cam footage or what?
Yeah, it was footage from the restaurant, and he took a girl into the back hallway where you go to the bathrooms and was making out with her, and apparently she wasn't the first.
Ew.
And then he admitted that he would leave work on his break to have fun time in his car.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And we broke up, I'm assuming?
I really want these tickets, so I'm going to be honest, but I did stay with him. But now that's in the past, and I am happily engaged.
Okay. No shame in the game. Okay, hold on 1 second. You are in the running. Again, vote for your favorite over text, 99338. Man, but there's some of those, it's like,
Yeah.
Somebody's got to be pulling the strings, right?
Yeah.
So somebody texted at 99338, we worked together, and while at work, he had a seizure. As an EMT, I basically saved his life. Yet when I met him at the hospital after I got off work, his ex-girlfriend was there, quote unquote. He was being discharged and said he was going to go home with her.
Dude,
what? I just saved your life, bro. I just saved your life. I would pull the
That's
plug.
bizarre.
Just pull it.
That's so weird that he's like, this is the time I should have my ex meet me and I'll go home with her, even though my girlfriend just saved my life.
Probably because it wasn't his ex. They were probably.
I know, but I'm just saying, like.
Yeah. That's like, was it George Lopez? Like his ex-wife gave him like a kidney and saved his life, and then he divorced her.
I don't know.
I would be like, man.
I do remember hearing a story like that.
I'd be like, that's fine, but give me back the kidney.
Yeah, give me back the kidney, bro.
Yeah, like that's the least you can do.